Welcome to the tutorial on how to access your student degree audit. Your degree audit is going to be located in your Atlas account, so you're going to go ahead and log in. Once you've logged into Atlas, there's going to be two areas where you can access your degree audit. The first is going to be the Atlas search bar. You can type in degree audit and select search. And it's going to pop up under the search results. So my academic progress degree audit. So you could click here and it would take you directly to your degree audit or to the menus before your degree audit. You can also access this by going directly to this, which you'll go to the Students tab and then scroll down to Path to Graduation, and it's going to be the first item listed. So we're going to click on this, and then this takes us to our degree audit record menu. You're going to want to select Generate New Degree Audit, and then it's going to ask to select the current term. You're always going to want to leave this as is, even if it's a term far ahead of where you are. So click Submit. Then you're going to want to confirm that your degree is what you want it to be, and then you'll select that and hit Generate Request. This will now pull up the degree audit. The first thing you're going to want to look at is your VID to make sure everything's correct there. The next thing shown is going to be your program and your major. Sometimes if you're an AS degree, your major may show a specialization area of whatever degree it is you're choosing. Then it's going to show the catalog term. This is going to be the term that you started at Valencia. As you scroll down, we'll see a degree audit summary. This is just going to show the amount of hours required to complete the degree. Next to that, you'll notice used, which this basically is showing any credits that are either completed or being registered for to complete the required amount of credit hours. Right next to required, you will see met. Under this, it will either say no or yes if you've met the requirement. Because the student only has 6 credit hours of a 60 credit hour degree, he has not yet met this requirement, and is why it says no. Below this, we'll see program GPA and overall GPA. The required GPA requirements for both program and overall is a 2.0, and currently this student has a 4.0, so he is meeting this requirement. Below that, you'll notice overall program requirements. Once all of these areas say yes, the overall program requirements will be met. So once this student completes all 60 credit hours of the degree, he will have met the overall program requirements. Below that is the source or legend, which is going to give you some codes that can help you understand what the letters next to the source is. So the first is going to be H for history, or a Valencia course that may have been taken, T for transfer, and R for registered. So as we scroll down into the degree audit, it's going to be broken up in the different areas that are required to complete the degree. So for an AA degree, you have your communications, humanities, mathematics, science, social science, electives, foreign language, Gordon Rule requirement, and also the 60-hour resident requirement. This is essentially just 15 credit hours that are required to be taken at Valencia in order to receive your degree here. So if we look at the first area in communications, we'll see that it's still not yet met. In order to meet this requirement, you must complete English 1, English 2, and a speech course. This student transferred in, and we know that because of the source T code, an English 1 class with an A. Because he did this, he has met the English 1 requirement. However, he still needs to complete English 2 and the speech course in order to have the communications area met. The same goes for humanities. This student transferred in a humanities course and received an A in it, and that is why he has met the humanities Gordon Rule prefix requirement. However, this course is not equivalent, and that is why it shows as an X-for, but he does still receive credit for it. You also notice over on the right-hand side of each area the amount of credit hours required to meet that area. So for communications, he needs 9 credit hours, humanities 9 credit hours, mathematics 6, science 6, social science 6, and electives 24. Once a student has met all of the areas and all of the areas have a yes next to them, they will be able to apply for graduation and earn their degree.